Colt Memorial High School was built in 1906. Samuel P. Colt had this school built as a memorial to his mother, Theodora DeWolf Colt. The use of marble and a great deal of bronze in its construction make it unique in Bristol. The columns were carved from single pieces of marble. The Andrews Building next door was built with funds donated by Robert Andrews as a memorial to his father, who was superintendent of schools, and WPA funds. The architectural features on Colt School are the pediment, Corinthian columns, the dentils, and bronze and marble. Linden Place was built in 1810 for George DeWolf. It was designed by one of Bristol's most famous architects, Russell Warren. It cost $60,000 to build, making it the most expensive home in town when it was built. In 1825, George DeWolf went bankrupt and left Bristol with his family. In 1837, a cousin added the octagonal sunroom and 2 wings to the house. In 1865, the house was auctioned and purchased by Edward D. Colt for Theodora DeWolf Colt, who was one of the daughters of George DeWolf. Some of the architectural features are the Corinthian columns, a transom window above the front door with a spiderweb design, and a decorative keystone. Across from Linden Place is the Rogers Free Library, built in 1877. The library was a gift to the town from the estate of Robert Rogers. It used to be 2.5 stories, but was reduced by fire to 1 story in 1956. A major addition in 2008 now houses most of the library's collections. Next door to the library is the post office, built in 1963. The doorway, windows, columns, and balustrade from the Russell Warren design house that was built on this site in 1815 were reused in the current post office. Other parts of the house were sent to the Smithsonian Institution. Architectural features include the arch above the door, the columns, and the balustrade across the top. The Bradford Norris Diamond House was built in 1792. It was moved back from Hope Street and a 3rd floor was added in 1845. Some architectural features are the coins, balustrades, and ionic columns. Balustrades are often found on porches and railings. Here they are used as decoration on the roof. 79 State Street was the carriage house for this large home, and it sits behind the house now. This house was originally a more simple 2-story home right next to the road. The John DeWolf House on High Street was built in 1789. The architectural features are Italianate brackets, the keystone on the garden arch, dentils, and Doric columns. The house was moved back from the corner of Hope and State Street in 1915. This house was built for John DeWolf as his winter in-town residence. He also owned a large farm off Griswold Ave where he lived during the summer. Mr. DeWolf was nicknamed Farmer John. To have a townhouse and a farm both in Bristol was not unusual during this period.